Just give us the specs on what we're doing on this thing.
Yeah, this is a motor that came out of a boat. It was originally built by Sonny Leonard. It's port-matched aluminum heads, Brodix big heads, 632 cubic inches, gesso valve train, J&E pistons. It's got all the good parts inside it. Dynoed at 770 on 91 octane pump gas, and it makes 1100 with the nitrous hooked up.
1100 horsepower.
Yeah, it's running a Barry Grant, really big-time modified carburetor. These are Stelling headers off of a boat we use just for testing. MSD ignition. This baby's got a lot of torque. About 800 foot-pounds of torque.
How did it do on the stand when you first fired it up at the machine shop?
The stand doesn't move, but when it was in the back of my 2500 HT Duramax diesel truck, it torques the truck.
So it's pretty solid then?
Oh yeah, the stand is absolutely solid. This thing's got a 7 15-inch lift cam in it, and so there's a lot of overlap, and if anything's going to test the stand like this does it. Very little vibration comes out of it. We mounted the engine with rubber motor mounts instead of steel mounts because we knew we were going to be firing it up a lot and didn't want to transfer all that vibration through into this. So it works out absolutely great. I mean, this thing is, it's amazing. It went together so fast and so fine. We did one thing. We had to grind a little of the powder coating off because it's too good. We couldn't get a good enough ground. That's the only thing we did.
Well, that's why we give you the extra ground strap. Okay, what about loading the engine on the stand, Chris? How did everything work out there?
Well, it was really easy, and I mean, I'm not an engine guy. I did it myself, and I just took this bracket off, put it on the back here. We hoisted it up, brought her on over, and literally just like this, and it just cradled right in, and boom, shoved the pins in. And put those two bolts back, and it was done.
Couple of minutes, maybe?
Yeah.
Was it put together on that stand?
Pardon?
Was it built on that stand?
No, it was sitting on another stand,
right.
And we lifted it off and just attached this to it and put this plate on the back of it here. Put this attachment here on, and it just dropped right down.
Plenty of clearance with the radiator on there?
Oh gosh, yeah. We got enough. There's enough clearance here for one of our big blow-in motors. So even with big pulleys on the front of it, I'm going to guess that this will easily handle even a 1471 up front.
Big blower on front of that thing.
Yeah.
Chris, is there a chance you could fire that thing up for us one more time?
Sure.
Plug your ears, buddy. Stand right here. Plug your ears. Ready? I couldn't believe he started on that stand.
Yeah, the Easy Run stand does a good job.
I have more vibration in my Toyota, I think.
How about temperature, Chris? Are you having any cooling problems or issues to worry about?
Just getting it up to temperature.
So everything's running cool then?
Yeah, it was actually so cold that when the first time we fired it at the engine shop, we're sitting here running, and this is getting a little warm. I'm going, there's something wrong with this temperature gauge. But and we got out a heat gun. There's nothing wrong with the temperature gauge. It just because when you turn the fan on right away, and this electric water pump, there's so much cooling going on instantly that it takes forever for the engine to get up to heat.
Sounds good. Well, Chris, we appreciate that.
Man, everything came together perfectly. It far surpassed any expectations that I had, and the guys at Rex Hutchison Racing in Sacramento, I mean, they've been building motors since flatheads were new, I think, back there. And these guys are going, wow, this is a trick piece. I showed it to SOS Marine, who does all the high-performance marine work up in the Sacramento area. And Jory came out, and he's a pretty good fabricator, and he goes, for the price they sell these for, it wouldn't be worth my time to even try to make one. And I've made one before, he said, but it was hokey. And he says, no, this is just a killer deal. Everybody loves it. Absolutely loves it. It's going to be a good thing to promote what we're doing with our boats and bring attention to everything.
Sounds good. Well, Chris, we appreciate your help.
Hey, appreciate you guys. It's a great piece of equipment.
Thank you, buddy.